So my name is Bree Galvin, and I wanted to talk about two of the UDLs that I turned in this semester. So UDL is Universal Design for Learning, and as a class, we were given six different options to be able to submit what we have learned throughout the past couple weeks. And so one of the options that I chose to do was it was week 3 and 4 UDL reflection, and the one I did choose to do was the meme version. And I felt like that would be really fun to do, but I didn't think about certain aspects. For example, I knew memes are supposed to be one, funny, and two, interesting. The challenge was, how am I supposed to make what I've learned interesting and be able to put that on a meme? Because I know I don't want to see a meme that wastes my time. So that I did not want to create something and then not like it either. Me being an artistic person, I got kind of picky on what I wanted it to look like. I didn't want it to not convey the wrong message either. So it was interesting being able to pick the background pictures and the different text to be able to talk about what I've learned and everything. So this week 3 and 4 was really fun. I did enjoy being able to use, like right here, the grumpy cat as one of the memes that I chose. And then here's the last meme that I did. I really did enjoy the meme UDL. I feel like more teachers should be able to incorporate UDL into their classrooms, because this sometimes it's hard to be able to express what I've learned on a multiple choice test, because sometimes I believe some students don't remember everything, but that does not mean they didn't learn anything as well. So this is the one that I wanted to show you first. And then the next UDL that I wanted to talk about was a s'more. And so the s'more I wanted to talk about, it was week updates August 16th through September 28th. And so this was the main purpose of this was a summary of the main themes and concepts of what we learned. So my favorite part about this is being able to really customize what we've learned and put it onto a little web page like this. And I feel like this was really great practice for me to use in the future. I know I've had teachers in the past create almost something similar to this. They have the week up there, and then they have a summary of what they'll be talking about with pictures and more descriptions of what they'll be doing for the week. So I feel like I would definitely use this more in the future as a teaching tool or teaching aid for me. So here's the part. So I wanted to do a summary right here and talk about everything that I learned in one whole solid paragraph. And then on the bottom, I go ahead and separate what the paragraph was about. So one of the ones I did was the UDL Universal Design for Learning. So that is one of the options that we learned that week. The other one was materials for instruction. And then the last one that I feel is more important was intersectionality. So one of the reasons why I did pick s'more for this, and the reason why I feel like I would like to incorporate s'mores later is, so see how s'mores you can create it however you would like. I personally like it because I got to separate things into sections, because me as a student, I don't like receiving a paper and just seeing all kinds of text on it. Having a s'more, you can add pictures, titles, highlight some stuff, so that way as a reader it kind of grabs your attention. So I do like here how I picked 3 different columns, so that way there's not too much reading, but at the same time I did include enough for students to be able to read and look at, and that's the reason why I wanted to do that. Having it broke up in sections makes it probably less intimidating for students to be able to read. So that's one of the reasons why I did the UDL, because I felt like with the heavy load of what we learned that week, it was a way for me to be able to organize myself as well. And having the s'more, you get to pick pictures that you want, titles. So what must you take into consideration as a teacher and why? So I really loved being able to discuss how I felt. With the s'more, I'm given multiple options onto how I can express what I have learned. So I really did enjoy being able to have options. There is also an option to insert videos into the s'more, which is what I'm doing for our s'more and the semester debriefing. So I really enjoyed our different I enjoyed our different UDLs because I feel like our UDLs that we worked on in class all were for a reason. We didn't do any of these assignments for no reason. We were practicing in a way so that way when it came to our end of our semester debriefing, we were pretty adequate and ready to be able to do all the parts required and not struggle so much. So those were my UDLs that I wanted to discuss, and I wanted to say thank you for your time. Thanks.